Yo, what's going on, guys? Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Bristol, and welcome to Martha is Dead. So I've had this game for quite a while, but I haven't had a chance to play it. So today's the day, and we're gonna play Martha is Dead. But before we get into the game, just a little warning: this game does contain some graphic images, and if you're not a fan of blood, gore, or any type of horror, then I highly suggest you do not watch this video. As much as I want your support, there are some scenes in this game which were removed on PlayStation. Obviously, this is the Steam version, so those scenes are not removed. But I just want to give you the heads up that there are some gory scenes in this game. I don't know where they are, but you have been warned. And for those who stayed, I hope you enjoy the game. We're gonna jump in, and yeah, let's jump into Martha is Dead. Hello.
Ciao, I'm Julia K.
Julia K.
I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that... I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Okay. Seems nice. The Legend, summer
Nanny,
1929.
Will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A foggy's coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women.
Okay.
But why is she so evil?
Well, that's a little story to
You
talk
see,
about when you're just
Julia,
about to go to bed.
Pain and suffering can make us do evil things,
Okay.
even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow.
What
It's
lovely
getting late.
conversation to have
Okay,
before you go to
Nanny.
bed.
I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady.
She was a lady. Wow.
Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside.
Oh.
Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
Yeah, let's have a horror story before we go to bed. We're gonna sleep just fine.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
Okay. The White Lady.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved.
Okay.
She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting
Oh shit.
her.
Keep listening.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy.
Sheesh. Jealousy of what though?
So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found.
Ooh.
Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved.
Wow.
When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
Keep listening. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued about the story.
Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Oh. Okay.
Good night, Nanny.
Night.
Good night, my love.
Let's have a nice good old sleep now that we've had a little story about a lady, the White Lady, who's going to kill us. Nice.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy.
Okay.
My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Okay. New chapter, The Lake, July 16th, 1944 at 6 AM. So hold that to interact. Oh, so we actually get to like control the camera. Okay. Check it over.
Reel off the film. Open the camera.
Okay.
Remove the old roll of film.
It's like a shotgun shell. And then put that back in.
Put the new film in.
Do we have to like learn this as we go along? You guys pay attention? And then both push down.
Close the camera. Load the film. Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus.
Okay. Oh.
There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Oh, it's a lady. Okay.
What? Is that a person? I must help them.
So we're not controlling this. She's running by herself. Personally, I wouldn't go and help. I would stay right at the top, out the way, and see nothing.
That someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming.
Okay.
I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
She can't see anyone, can she? Is this the white lady? We couldn't see the woman float in the water though.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think.
Okay. So Martha is dead. Oh, hello.
I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead.
She looks
It's not possible.
She looks very dead to me.
It's not true. There's no need to worry. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Okay. What?
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
Am I thinking what you guys are thinking? She just put Martha's necklace on. She's an identical twin.
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life.
I have a feeling that something's going to go wrong somewhere.
I felt protected. Martha, are you okay?
Okay.
She asked me,
Yeah.
speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha.
No way.
I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone.
No way. They think she's Martha.
I would have to pretend to be Martha.
No.
Forever.
No. That's messed up. What? Okay. So we're Julia, but they think we're Martha. Oh shit. Sign to the cross or get up. Let's
Praying
get
is
up.
pointless. It's just a way of soothing your conscience by trying to ease the pain.
It's a bit weird having the
But I
body
don't want the pain to ease.
out in the open.
What would I be left with then?
Imagine the smell of it as well.
Erie, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Space to highlight points of interest.
Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death. I can at least light the candles and let him find some comfort in sleep.
Okay, so let's light the candles. How do we light the candles? We need a lighter?
A telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me.
Phone?
There's no reason to use the phone right now.
What's this?
July 17th,
Telegram.
1944.
Telegram.
Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest Julia.
This is so weird that they
July
think that
17th,
we're
1944,
Martha.
Ministry of War. Director General for Conscripts and NCOs. We are grieving over your sudden loss, and we send you our heartfelt condolences. The Lieutenant Colonel Rapporteur.
Who are you?
An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me. I can't turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any news and announcements can be vital.
Okay. Hey Martha, do you like this music? What's this? Is this what we do like to count? Okay. Weird kind of lighter. Imagine the smell though. I guess I'm not really sure like how dead bodies work. I'm not gonna get into it. But having a body open like this, it would decay, right? Like you would start smelling a bit, and this is what these flowers are
When
for.
you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
Let's go this way instead.
Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but I can't say why, but they have always scared me.
Collect the flowers from Mother before she gets angry. Oh, let's let her get angry. We're exploring. Let's go on a bike. You on a
I
bike?
don't need that right now.
Okay.
Is someone coming to get these damn flowers?
No.
When Mummy asks for something, there's no escaping it.
Okay, so that's everything we're doing here. Let's go see Mother. Mother! Actually, we're supposed to be deaf, aren't we? We ought to be deaf. Cheers, love.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Wait.
Parla Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali.
Now begin the series of what?
Felice
Joy
non è
isn't
felice.
feeling the joy.
È cessata la
The
pioggia.
rain has passed.
La mia barba
My beard
è
is blonde.
bionda. Parla Londra.
London calling.
Abbiamo trasmesso
Escape the special
alcuni
message
messaggi
transmission.
speciali.
End of special. Okay. Do I put it wasn't here? That's pretty cool. Okay.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Open the goddamn door.
Eric, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here? Of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irena? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it?
Sounds like our
Her fault
mother.
for Martha being deaf, and for you being infertile.
Okay. Here we go.
Do you think it's the
Get to the
right
reason of
time
it.
for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realise. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one?
Wow.
Me?
Shit. So the mother hates Julia
They
because
have done this to get at me.
obviously
Yes.
there was complications in the
Your death
pregnancy.
is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
So by the looks of the body, it looks like
While American
Martha
bombings continue to
is hit with
devastate
the head.
peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The
Okay.
young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
okay. So it
Mother
looks.
didn't
oh, there we
seem
go.
to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Martha has lost her life? Martha's lost her life, yes. Martha, okay. Martha has lost her soul? Martha's lost her soul?
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
Did the White Lady kill her? Are we going to find more about the White Lady?
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
So many questions.
Martha has lost her soul.
I will give. No? They? No, okay. So I stole? I stole her soul? Identity? Life? I stole her identity. gory warning. This is going to be a gory warning. I can see it coming. If you're not a fan of gore, this is a gory warning. No way. No. We're actually cutting her face off. Oh shit. No. So I'm so confused right now. Why did we dream about that, or did we actually do that? I'm so confused. Okay. Very interesting.
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality. This is Martha and me at the
Julia.
festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now...
I swear, like, I knew they're twins, but you would be able to figure out some
Martha had
difference,
asked
wouldn't you?
for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
Camera. So, we're in Martha's room.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
Oh, we're picking our clothes out? Oh, okay. So, where's our clothes to? Can we wear some of our clothes?
I'm already dressed.
No, it's some... Okay. I didn't realise we could have chose. What's this
Oh
then?
gosh,
Picture...
if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can
Lapo.
mourn Martha's death together. The butterfly collection that Daddy made for me.
Very, very interesting. Yeah, it's cool. I like the butterflies.
Nanny will be visiting me soon.
Julia.
I always keep my trinket box locked.
But Martha's got one that's unlocked.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
I need a key. Where would I find the key to? In the drawer? The cupboard?
I'm already dressed.
No. Where would I keep a key to?
It's about 9:30.
How would I? It's a pretty view. Pretty view. It's a pretty view. Oh.
I still like to have the books and games from when I was little with me.
Okay. What's over here? Oh, what's this?
My dress. The one Martha wore when she was...
Why are they I'm so confused. Why is that even on the bed? Pictures.
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
Okay. Picture.
Our beautiful home. In spite of everything, I prefer being here.
Okay. So, 18th.
It's July 18th.
So when we press space, we can see the points of interest. But I can't see anything that would suggest that we need to find a
Even
key.
more scary fairy tales.
So let's have a look around. I'm guessing that we need to go to the door. Is there anything else in here we need to look at? We can't open the 2 boxes because we need keys. Oh, we get the bag.
Everything I need is always in my bag.
Okay. Press B to open the bag. You have opened Julia's bag. Here you can find objects that Julia always carries along with her, with any picked up during the game. Objects are listed at the bottom left, and select an object to use or analyze it. Then try selecting the key and a map.
The key to my trinket box.
Okay, let's do that. Let's open the box up.
Here is my diary.
Okay.
July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But
That's silly.
that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary.
Yeah, I mean,
They
fair
say
enough.
they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now.
Okay.
July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling.
Lady of the
Maybe it's
Lake.
the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
Okay. I love the little, like, the drawings.
I'll be right
Oh,
there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast. Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think? What did you say? Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
that would be pretty weird. So, where's... Can I just open this up?
This is not the right key. I must get her key if I want to know what's inside her trinket box.
How would we do that? Is it B? Yeah, the map. Let's open the map up. So we... Oh wow. So what's down? Okay. Objectives. must put one of my photos in an empty frame. I always said that Martha I would, but never did. She would have liked it so much. The requirements of the camera. I always have my camera with me, but when you at least expect an opportunity to be a perfect shot, it presents itself. Okay. So I'm guessing we need to find the key, which would be around somewhere in the house. On Martha's body?
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
Door's locked. Shift the van. Nice.
It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
Wait. Whose room is this then? Is this... I'm so confused. Why is there... There's two beds in this room, which is where Martha and Julia stayed. But then they have their own
Dad
separate
loves
room?
these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad.
Hello?
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes, yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia.
Julia.
I will take it away soon. I promise.
Dad seems to be a bit slurry with his words.
Sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right. But let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them. Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Okay.
Julia Kay. Distressed but supported by faith. Irenei the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Julia's passing. The funeral will take place in La Romola, Thursday, July 20th at 9:30 p.m., departing from the property of the deceased. First improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day as of April 20th. A kilo more every month of soup ingredients. Reforms to the treatment of agricultural workers and an unexpected distribution of jam.
Okay. Cool. So, obviously we're in Italy.
Chocolate, a privilege for few people in these times.
How do I... Okay, here we go. The camera.
For Julia, to take more and more photos. Dad.
Put it in the pocket.
I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here.
Yeah, we'll do that in a
Bread,
minute.
butter, jam, and coffee. Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes. Obviously.
So, before we do anything...
I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
There's nothing in here which is useful.
There might be birds around the little wall in front of the house. I always put crumbs on it for them.
I want to see if we can open the trinket box first.
Mummy's sewing machine. She learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking.
Okay. Pair of scissors.
These could be of use to me.
Okay. I'll take it.
Mummy's medicine. Will they do her any good?
I have no idea. Some wine?
Our wine. Daddy is so proud of it.
Looks like blood. Photo room. Anything down here? Nope. Oh.
When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
I mean, you probably could. How big they are. Nothing there, okay.
These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls.
That's cool.
The puppets I used to play with were made here. I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy brought them.
That's cute.
I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that.
Can we take this tripod? No. Okay. So, first of all, oh,
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to. There are 3 baths when developing photos. The development bath, then the first rinse, and then the fixing bath. The second rinse is done directly in the sink afterwards.
okay.
Before I can use the Enlarger, I should take a photo. Daddy had this device brought here last week. It's old, but still works. He has always loved everything technological.
Okay. So we come back here when we do the photo, I guess, obviously. But I like it that we can learn how to develop photos along the way.
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
Spooky. So let's have a look around. I want to find the key for the trinket box. And I'm guessing...
Oggi Bonsi. On the day of St. Alexis, the battle rages in the city tormented by Anglo-American bombing.
Okay.
Our Lady of Carmel, a company of the Falchium Regiment, counterattacked yesterday, forcing the French to retreat to Piazza del Mercato. The situation is currently under
Florence,
control.
July 15th, 1944. General Erich K. As per our prior agreement, we are sending you military encrypted communication material. The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascherano,
Ooh,
Carl H.
Hitler. Is this around the same time as the war? I'm not very good at dates, but I'm guessing so. How you doing, Martha?
What the hell? For a moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. There must be
Weird.
this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
Weird.
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is.
So if I was to take this photo of a spy outside to test the camera properly. Let's go outside then. Let's go outside. But where would the trinket box key be? I want to see what's inside. A bit nosy.
One of Daddy's many photos. Who knows who these other people are?
Okay. Been in the kitchen. Been here. So let's go take a picture. Love the graphics, by the way. Stunning graphics. Nice big house as well. We're in Italy, so I'm guessing these are like the standard. Nice. So you take a picture of a cow instead. I'll take a picture of a cow. You're about to use Julia's camera. It's a 1940 Rolleicord with a 120mm film. You'll use it to take photos throughout the game. Some photos will have hidden elements that will progress the game's story. Okay. While holding the camera, an icon will appear to indicate points of photographic interest. This icon will appear and become clearer the closer you are. Press E to see camera and fit any attachments. No camera skin unlocked. To look for the subject you want to photograph and press. You're about to take the first picture. To simplify the stimulation, the picture preview displays are settings. You can change them on your camera. In real life, the viewfinder's image is controlled by the secondary lens and only responds to focus. I want to take a picture of the cow. Prepare for your first picture. If you stand still, you'll be able to fine-tune the camera rotation, pitch and height. Okay. And then Q and E. Okay. To show advanced settings panel, open the picture equals. Use the panel's controls to adjust focus, exposure and aperture. Press to switch between extra. What's that one? Okay. Extras. Here you find all the camera's add-ons. You'll be able to use different lenses, filters, films, and various sensitives, and much more. Right now, however, you only have 100 ISO film. Okay. After closing the window, adjust the camera, press space to shoot. Bam! Congratulations, you have taken your first photo. You can shoot as many photos as you want throughout the game, but remember that only a few will be critical to the story's progress. Soon you will be able to learn how to develop photos you've taken. Okay. Close. So, I'm curious to know about how the story progresses. What would happen? Okay, it's a bit of a weird one. What happens if you took a picture of Martha? It might be a bit weird having a picture of your dead sister, but what would happen if you took a picture of her? Use camera. And then we need to change the exposure and the aperture. And then go back. Adjustments, no. I'll go for. Do you want an abstract photo? Let's go around a little bit, shall we? Go up. Say cheese. So I didn't do anything. Okay, so okay in it to do. Camera. Take a photo in a garden. We'll try to look at the map. So we need to go out there. Okay. Nope, we don't want to do that. Q. So you want to go out into the garden. Guess this is the garden? Yeah. Julia's bike can be used to get around the locations faster. That's cool. So it's a little bike ride.
My bike. The wheel is deflated as usual. A
Oh.
bicycle pump will solve this.
Oh, come on. Ah, picture. So Q. Use camera. And then control. Change the aperture and the exposure. Get closer. Out of focus. How do we focus? There we go. To distance, we'll go closer. Subject framed, out of focus. So we need to do this one again. In focus.
Excellent. I've taken the picture. Now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it.
Nice. Let's go. Let's go and develop
Daddy
pictures.
recently became a general in the German army. He used
Okay.
to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
Okay, so let's develop our picture. Let's go. So first things first. Got a film. It's really interesting because I've never actually developed a picture like this before. It'd be really cool to like actually do this myself in real life one day. Okay. To develop a photo, you'll first have to use the Enlarger to enlarge it. The Enlarger is an optional instrument that allows you to process photographic paper. After shooting a photo, the film must be developed in several steps. This aspect has been omitted for the sake of simplicity, but in reality these steps are as follows. The film is firstly rolled onto a reel and then put inside a small tank. That tank is then immersed in the developer, washed and then immersed in a stop bath. It is then washed again, dried and finally cut. You'll find your rolls of film already developed and ready for printing. Choose the image you want to print to paper. Preview on the left side to help you. Of course, you will see the images in negative. Let's develop the picture of Martha because we're sad. The Enlarger allows you to customize your photos even more. You can choose on which part of the paper the picture will be printed. So just to focus and choose how long to expose the photographic paper. With the red filter you can project and see the image without exposing it. Use the controls to move the paper on the bench and adjust the magnification on focus. When the three circles are aligned, the picture is focused. If you still see the image out of focus when aligned, you probably shot it that way. Play with the adjustment until you're happy. When you're ready, press space to continue. Just focus. Okay. When the red filter is removed, the image is exposed onto the paper. This process has been automated and faster than happens in real life. Immerse the paper in the developer and an image will appear. To achieve ideal exposure, take the paper out of the developer when the timer is in the green zone. If you take the paper out too early or too late, the picture will be ruined and you'll have to print it all again. In real life, immersion in the developer is focus, followed by a wash, a stop, bath, and then a second wash. These additional baths have been skipped for the sake of simplicity. Here, your printed photo, you can keep it with your album or scrap it. You can print each shot as many times as you like. All shots remain available to print at any time. Put it in the album. Okay, so let's actually do that again with the actual photo. It was the bird, wasn't it? Develop this photo. So we want to move it so it's that. Four, 5. Just 5 seconds to expose it. And put it in the wash for 8 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 10 seconds.
Not a bad photograph.
There we go.
It seems that the camera works perfectly.
Nice.
Now I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame.
Put it in the album. Cool. So let's find the pump as well, probably here. We need to take a selfie. I'm guessing the pump would be in a garage? Is that a pump? That's not a pump, no. So if I was a pump, where would I be? In a garage? In the shed? Is that a church? Nope. Can we actually go for like a long walk? Nothing here. Ah!
This is the centre of our farm, but since we moved here, it hasn't worked like it used to. Security matters, Daddy says.
Okay. So a little explore around.
I was afraid of animals when I was little.
Hey, buddy.
I never approached them alone. The generator. It's very important these days as the power goes out often. They moved it here from our house.
Okay. So where would the pump be? I'm guessing it's either inside the shed or inside the house. But I don't know exactly where. What happens if we go down to the forest? Or was that like... Yeah. Let's focus on the story. We don't want to go too far yet. Or do we? Nothing on here. Okay, might be inside then. I think I'm trying to think too far ahead. Can we not change it? No. Okay. So other bikes too. No pump here. Oh. Okay.
Here's the bicycle pump.
Nice. Why would it? I mean, in all fairness, that's actually a really good place to put a pump. Actually, on the bike. Just put a pump a bike up. Yippee! Yes. Chugga. Nice. And now we can ride around anywhere we want. But before we actually ride off everywhere, we're gonna make sure that we take our selfie to put in the frame so we can actually progress in the story. Otherwise, we're going to be going off on a little fun ride everywhere and not actually get anything done. So we need to go down in the basement. There's a tripod down here I remember seeing. Ah, here we are. The tripod of glory. Cool. Okay.
Camera is set up with the self-timer.
Nice. Where are we going to sit? Right in front of it. Start timer. A. We're going to smile. Eee. Nice. Sort of film. So do we leave the camera there? Let's quickly go develop it, I guess.
It's always a thrill to develop a photo. You can't see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. A kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn. There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it. That's why they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly or they'll think I'm crazy.
That'd be pretty weird having... I mean, we already took a picture of our sister, but... I mean... Yeah. Because... And correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. There is... I think it's like Indians, like native Indians. They... don't like their photos taken because they say that it captures your soul. So it is an actual thing that like people actually believe in.
Yes, this is me. No one was ever able to tell us apart. But I never had the slightest doubt, and nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone.
Soul in the photo.